So here at Knockhill, we are going to have a game of top trumps between superbikes and touring cars. He's going to start the ball rolling.
So we're down here at the main street at Knockhill. I'd have to say probably 170 mile an hour, 165 mile an hour on the superbike.
Not quite as quick as that in the touring car. I think we're geared for about 145 on the way into turn one, so we'll call that 1-0 to the superbikes, as much as that pains me to say. So you reckon top speed? We're going to come down into Duffus Dip, and this for us is a 5th gear corner. So I'm going with gears. What gear are you in here, Jace?
Oh, you've brought the scorecard back on that one. We're down to 3rd gear on the superbike here. Need to wash off quite a bit of speed to turn into T1. So I think you boys will be pulling back ahead of us through here.
Yeah, I think so. Probably not much in it as we come through Leslie's here. We'll head down into Scotsman Corner, and we're on 2 down changes here. We're 5th down to 3rd. So we're on gear changes, down changes. How many you got here?
We're pulling you back here, mate. We're no downshifts here. I stay in 3rd through this corner. So I'd say with your back shifts and without my back shifts, I'm back on your back wheels here.
Right, we'll let you off with that one. Down into Butchers. Absolutely flat chat for us. We don't even think about lifting. What about you in the superbike?
Yeah, it's close. Yeah, no, it's just trail throttle through there for us. We've got to roll the throttle back to get the bike to turn in. Then we're setting ourselves up for the chicane. So definitely not flat stick through there for us.
Well, pretty spectacular through the chicane.
Yeah, I can go through on 2 wheels. I try to keep it on 2 wheels. Really technical part of the track there. Got to use both of the curbs. Spectacular to watch and a very fun part of the track.
Okay, we'll call that quits then. We'll call that half and half. 2 wheels each through chicane. So up in towards Clark's Corner. Quite a difficult corner, but one that's pretty good for overtaking. What will we have this time? Let's go with minimum corner speed. And our minimum corner speed through here, I reckon, will be probably about 75-80 miles an hour. What do you reckon?
I reckon it's going to be touch and go. I think you've probably got us through here as well. I think we're probably maybe 65 mile an hour, I guess, with 3rd gear. Probably got to wash off a little bit more speed than you guys. But I reckon we might pull you back down this next straight.
So what are you going for down the straight?
Coming down to the hairpin, we're clicking 5th gear on the superbike. It's got to be reaching 150 mile an hour. And then on the anchors as hard as you possibly can, back to 2nd gear.
Well, even as we come along the back straight, I'm going to give you another point in the bag, because I think style factor, coming along this straight with the knee out, sliding that rear tyre all the way along his lops, I think you can cane us, because it's quite a timid part of the track for us in the touring car, but I think quite a spectacular part of the track for you. So we'll definitely give the Superbike boys one in the pocket for them. So down into the last turn, down into Taylor's hairpin. Now, I know that we can't go as fast as you on the way down here, but I think that touring car drivers are a little bit braver on the brakes. So go on then, Jason, tell me, where would you brake coming into the hairpin?
I reckon our braking mark is probably somewhere around here, to be honest. About where this joint in the circuit is. Maybe about here. Maybe a little bit later, but not too much later. We're coming down here with a hell of a lot of speed, and it takes a bit to pull these bikes up. So I reckon we're about here.
Well, I think this is probably one of the biggest differences. So out you get, you wait there, and I'll give you a wave where we would brake in the touring car. With maybe some time. Jason! There we go.
Whew.
Bit of a workout.
Bit of a workout. So we tip in here, we're in second gear on the Superbike. Some people might use first, but I use second. Acceleration out of here is just completely to the stop. You're going from 0 throttle to maximum throttle and just trying to get top speed straight up. We're probably hitting 100 mile an hour by the time we get to this crest here, I'd say. You're just banging through the gearbox, second all the way through to fifth. And yeah, we're probably about 100 mile an hour by the time we get to here. How are you boys going?
I don't think we're quite seeing 100 mile an hour at this stage, so we're first gear at the hairpin, so that's another point to the Superbike boys. Yeah, I think we've kind of lost out in the acceleration coming out, and I've got this horrible feeling that unfortunately the touring car hasn't quite matched up to the Superbike on the way around here, but yeah, not enough points. But there is just one final thing though, and something that's really important. What kind of company car have you got, Jace?
I've got a CRV. What sort of company car have you got?
And a final win for the Type R. Get in. Well done.